Hey guys, my name is Matt, and today we'll be taking a look at question 1 from the 2017 AP Computer Science FRQ test. Let's begin. So first, let's take a look at what question 1 is all about. So from what the test tells us, there is a class called digits, and from first glance, we can see that there is a private array list that holds integers called digits list, followed by a constructor that we have to make in part A, and then a boolean method that we have to implement in part B. For part A, our job was to take the num integer parameter of the digits object and break down each digit in a number and place them in order in the array list as integer objects. Here are the examples given by the test to help you visualize the idea. So for this part of the question, we will need to complete two tasks: initialize the array list and fill it in with the num parameter broken down to digits. So for the code, we would start off by defining digit list as a new array list that stores in integers. And this would be done with this line of code right here. Then we will make an if statement that basically just states that if the num parameter is 0, we will just add 0 into our array list and be done with it. However, with all of the numbers that are above 0, we put that in a while loop that basically adds the very last digit of each of the numbers. So this would be done using the modulo operator, and we would modulate the number by 10. And then we would divide the number by 10, which would add each number sequentially. For part B, the boolean method is to determine whether or not the digits in the number are increasing when read from left to right. This table of examples is given by the test, and this could easily be done by comparing each digit starting from the one at the first index of the array list and testing whether or not the next one to it is greater or not, repeating the process moving up an index each time. The code for part B is actually quite straightforward. So first, we would need a for loop that tracks which index that we are comparing, and we'll start off with the first index, which is 0, and keep going until the very last index, which is digit list size minus 1. And inside that for loop, we would have an if statement that compares the current index that we're looking at to the one right next to it, which is I plus 1. And if the current one is greater than or equal to the next one, then we would just return false. Just to finish off the method, we would have a return true statement at the end of the for loop. And that concludes the explanation for the 2017 AP Comp Sci FRQ tests, question 1, part A and B. Thank you.